What's going on, everybody? Day 53 of the ALPAT. And today was the day that they finally caught up with me. I finally came to dinner early. I hadn't been skipping dinner the last couple days because obviously I said yesterday we had steak, but I had been going there right at the end, making sure that there were a few certain people who were not there. But I came today and they were still there and they got me. They sung happy birthday to me today, 3 days late. It's fine. I'm not irritated. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. I'm not a huge birthday celebrator. It's why I had skipped dinner for several days. Really didn't want them to sing me happy birthday, but it is what it is. If you're one of those people who sung me happy birthday, listening, don't know why you would, thank you. Thank you. Anyway, back to the actual business of what the Coast Guard does today, which is not singing happy birthday to people. We tried to do a couple things today and we were unsuccessful. We tried to launch our SUAS, but as it has been many days up here in Alaska, we were out of parameters. They could not safely launch today. And if you wonder why I say out of parameters, it is because I don't know what about that aircraft is classified. I don't know what is available to the public. I don't know what is sensitive but unclassified and is generally speaking for official use only. So I just say they were not in parameters. And you can make whatever assumptions that you want for what not in parameters means. What we were also going to do, we were headed southwest from Dutch Harbor, and we were looking for some fishing vessels to board. But when we got down here, there was no one down here. We sort of knew that. We were hoping to find someone who was maybe not transmitting on the various information systems that you can transmit on, but there was nobody down here. And so we sort of headed a little bit south of where we were, and we've been hanging out down here. We're close to shore, so we can see some of the old volcanic mountains out here in the Aleutians around us. Very, very stunning. And that's what we did today. Lunch, hey, today's a Saturday. Lunch was cheeseburgers. I'll be honest, I walked in and I saw that it was cheeseburgers. I had forgot that it was Saturday and we were having cheeseburgers, but I saw them and I was just like, I just don't feel like cheeseburgers right now. So I skipped lunch, and then dinner, which was when I had happy birthday sung to me, was nachos. It was done by the chief petty officers on board. Again, I think I've said this before, Saturdays are generally morale meals. It's, a division. So the officers will cook, the chiefs will cook. There's one where the first class petty officers cook, so that'll be me. Operations, so on and so forth. But it's so that we can actually give the cooks a little bit of time off. And so that's what we do. We had nachos. That's actually one thing I probably miss the most. I like chips, and I wish we had more tortilla chips. Like, I wish we had chips and salsa on Tuesdays when we have tacos. That would really kind of set that over the top. This evening, I decided to go up to CIC and give the guys on watch a little bit of extra time off. This is the first time during this patrol that I've done that, but during previous ALPATs, I have gone up there during days when CIC doesn't have a lot going on, and I'm feeling pretty rested personally. I will go up and relieve someone so they can have some extra time off, and that's what I did tonight. I went up there for about 3 hours and relieved somebody. Actually, just before I came up here to record this, I just got off watch, and then I came right up here to record this. But I sat up there in CIC. We conducted some training. At some point in time during one of these past episodes, I've mentioned that we were renovating how we were going to do the qualification standards for people. That is a test that has been finalized, and so it is ready to roll out. The first rollout of that should be in 2 days. As I said, today was Saturday, so the first rollout should be on Monday. That is what we are anticipating, unless someone else does not approve of it, in which case we will have to go back and revise it again. But I don't anticipate that happening. While I was up there, we did some good training with some of the new personnel. We're getting very close on some of them. Obviously, one of them is going to be taking a test on Monday for qualification. And I have no doubt that that's going to be a successful test. I think she's going to do very well. Tomorrow being Sunday, there is not anything on the schedule. As I say that, I forget if it was this morning or yesterday morning, but the engineers were doing some of their casualty control procedures, and they came across the radio calling up to the bridge, and they said something about major oil leak, which is a general emergency thing, but I hadn't heard that they were doing the exercises, and I was really worried for a second there. And then I looked at the plan of the day, and I was like, oh, they're doing their exercises. Okay, I'll try to reduce my heart rate. But I do not believe they have any of those going on tomorrow. In the past, they've done those on Saturdays, but I don't think they did those today. I think that was yesterday, as I'm thinking about that as we're here. So yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. Shouldn't be a heck of a lot going on. Should just be able to go up to watch and then probably come back down, and we'll have AFN on the satellite, which will be covering the NFL games, which hopefully they'll have some games that we want to see. I'm not sure what's on the network tomorrow. I think that does it for today. I think I did a good coverage of today as I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking through if I missed anything. Don't think I did. I appreciate you for listening. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.